Here's something that catches a lot of homeowners off guard. The average flood claim paid out last year was over $66,000. And if you assumed your homeowner's policy would handle it, it will not. I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. A standard homeowner's policy does not cover flood damage, not from a storm, not from a swollen creek, not from a freak rain event. According to FEMA, the average flood claim paid through the National Flood Insurance Program is more than $66,000. That number can wipe out years of savings in a single weekend. Here's the part most people miss. You do not have to live on the coast to be at risk. More than 25% of all flood claims come from homes that are not in a high-risk flood zone. Moderate, low. The map says you're fine. The water says otherwise. So what does that mean for you? Picture this, a homeowner in a quiet inland neighborhood, nowhere near a beach, nowhere near a river. A storm dumps 6 inches of rain in a few hours. The street cannot drain. Water comes in under the back door. Carpet, drywall, baseboards, kitchen cabinets, all of it has to be torn out and replaced. The bill comes in at $66,000. The homeowner's insurance company sends a polite letter that says, in plain English, flood is not covered. Now picture the same scenario with one small difference. That same homeowner had spent a few $100s a year on a flood policy through the National Flood Insurance Program. The claim gets filed, the water damage gets paid, the savings account stays intact. That's the difference between eligibility and suitability. Eligibility says you qualify for a standard homeowner's policy. Suitability asks whether the coverage you actually have matches the risk you actually face. Most people never have that conversation. I want to be clear about one thing. I am not an insurance agent. I do not sell insurance. What I do is sit down with families, look at the whole picture, and refer them to trusted insurance professionals when something is missing. Flood coverage is one of the most common gaps I see. If you live in a community that participates in the National Flood Insurance Program, you can buy a flood policy through a local agent. In moderate and low risk areas, you may qualify for a preferred rate that covers your building and your contents at one price. In high risk areas, you can split the coverage between the structure and what is inside. The cost depends on the age of the home, the number of floors, where your stuff is stored, and the deductible you choose. Here's the part I want you to take with you. Strategy beats rate always. A great mortgage rate does not protect you if a single uncovered loss takes out your savings. The plan is the asset. The plan includes how you are protected, not just how you are financed. If you want help looking at your full picture, your budget, your credit, the assets you are building, and the gaps that are quietly draining them, I want to give you a tool. Go to rsrlinks.com/keysteps. That's rsrlinks.com/keysteps. It's the same dashboard I share with my own clients to monitor credit, track a budget, and watch the assets that build long-term wealth. The average flood claim is over $66,000. The fix is a conversation and a phone call to a trusted agent. Do not wait for a storm to find out you were not covered. I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. That is the Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free, rsrlinks.com/debt-free.